Aldridge is injured.
Moving on to the second half, the class guy kept things close halfway through the third with a vicious throwdown from the Admiral. But David Robinson wasn't done there as he threw down another flush with the third quarter just about finished.
From the Admiral, David Robinson.
Now we go on to the fourth quarter. McGrady comes through with the poster slam to keep the class guy in the game. But will it be enough? After cutting his deficit to just 2 late in the game, Larry Legend comes through yet again. This time for the game-clinching 3-ball.
Bird, nothing but nylon.
What a finish. Jomar gets the W.
Jomar is your tournament winner.
He takes home the 200 and...
One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk.
So there's no Aldridge for this game. Is out for about 4 to 6 weeks. What the hell?
David, thanks. And now Washington starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Here we go. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, DeRozan is the off guard and Gay the small forward. Jakob Poeltl out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Beal. Shoots over DeRozan. Beal can't get it to go. Yeah, last season we got a glimpse of what a Bradley Beal team looks like as he led the way for the Wizards after Wall went down.
And really, Beal took it upon himself to kind of keep this team moving forward. And it was his best season to date. Career highs in scoring and also was creating more for his teammates in Wall's absence.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Wall. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside, Beal. Wide open look. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Poeltl. Another one falling for San Antonio.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Outside, Beal. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bryant finds Brown. Here's Hachimura. He's covered by Gay. 6 to shoot. The pass to Wall. Launches it. They get it back. Bryant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 34.
Oh, I should have
New York.
did a simple pass.
Washington fast break. Hachimura, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Murray, good.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Here's Wall. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Outside Bryant. Shoots over Pirtle. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Look, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Bryant. King against Brown. Outside Wall. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Gay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bradley Beal? He's coming off an excellent season, 11th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Rebounded by the Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's DeRozan, and he banks in the layup.
You guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league, he was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Beal. He had 22 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Outside DeRozan. Shoots from the right block, and it's Gasol getting it to go. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tipped away. Here's Beal. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Pass to Beal. Pirtle with the ball. 6 points for him. Back to Gasol. Over Bryant. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The kick out to Wall. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Wall's got 5 now.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense.
Oh,
and
bad
makes
pass.
The right pass.
Wall against DeRozan. Wall taking his time here. Shoots over DeRozan. Wall, no luck. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point lead.
One of the biggest fears when you face a team like this with DeRozan is his ability to run the floor. And when he does that, he can hurt you on the break.
Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. And no good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And Pirtle sends it back. Second chance shot, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Bryant.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Bertanis comes in for Troy Brown. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Napier in for John Wall. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Really like what they're doing in the post here in the opening half. Very productive.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's White. Pass to Gay. Offside Gasol. Count that bucket. Gasol's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Hachimura. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Now here's Gay. It's a 5-point game. Gasol inside. Bertans defending.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Smith. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
And when Smith is feeling it, he's not going to hesitate when he has the ball. I mean, he really is able to keep the defense off balance and somewhat surprised when he goes up with that shot as quick as he did there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And you've heard the saying on death and taxes. The San Antonio Spurs might be that 3rd thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. And that's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
Now, here is Smith after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Smith following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Poeltl. Trey Lyles comes in for Pau Gasol. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Walker subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Passes it to Wagner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Mills kicks to Walker. It's stolen by
Bad
Mahimi.
pass.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Nice ball movement by Washington. Napier passes to Wagner. Over Mills. Wagner can't hit. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Caruso. Misses off the left iron. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. The pass to Lyles. Here's Caruso. In the corner, Gortat with it. Walker against Mahimi. Gortat, and the second chance up by Gortat. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Napier. Here's Wagner. He had 13 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts. And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with Gortat, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And Gortat kicks to Caruso. Gortat, the pass to Mills, down to 5 on the shot clock. A fader. Rebound by Smith. Wizards trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Bertanis. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center, when Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Napier. Rejected by Walker. Mills looking it over. Pass to Lyles. Outside, Walker. Gortat against Mahimi. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Absolute power from Gortat there. A guy who refuses to let the defense get the best of him.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Troy Brown comes in for Mo Wagner, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Ish Smith. Napier passes to Mahimi. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mahimi's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Beal. Caruso kicks to Mills. Outside, Walker. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gortat. And the rejection by Mahimi. Brown drives in. Walker with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shot's good by Mills.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The offensive rebound. Here's Mahinmi. Georgia with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Tries from 7. That misses off the backboard.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
San Antonio again missing. Wizards trail by 8. To the inside. Mahinmi got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Murray dishes to Gay. Back to Murray. Releases. A nice shot by Gasol.
To change batteries. Change controller.
Gasol's got 8 points.
Whatever.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
And here's Wall. He's got 5. Beal from long range. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. San Antonio leading by 5. Murray, good.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Now Wall. Over Murray. Wall's shot is off.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
DeRozan passes to Gay. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 6.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Wall finds Bryant. And here's Mahinmi. Passes it to Beal. Outside Bryant from downtown. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's DeRozan with the drive. And DeRozan throws it down.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Mahimi kicks to Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
The 10-footer. And that one goes long. Wizards trail by 12. The dish to Beal. Brown outside. Back to Beal to halt the run. Washington gets it back. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the Spurs with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Derek White subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And a switcher also for Washington. Hachimura, he's checked in for Brown. Outside DeRozan. Bogut the pass to Gasol. Now the pass to DeRozan. Here's White. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. How he performed last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's DeRozan.
Oh, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Wall. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Gay finds Bogut. For Mahimi, nifty move. And it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got his first basket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Down by 12. There's the double team with Bogut. Mahimi dishes the Wall. It's stolen by Bogut. Shoots from the high post. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And stolen by Gay. And here comes White, leading the fast break. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
And you can't fall asleep on Gay, even for a second. When you do, he's as high there for the alley-oop.
Wizards trail by 14. Knocked loose. Ball passes to Beal. Gay with it. Now Beal defending. Feeds it to Gay. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Gortat's checked in for Bogut. Trey Lyles comes in for Pau Gasol. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan. Wagner, he's checked in for the Wizards. Smith comes in for Bradley Beal. And White kicks to Caruso. Court's on against Bryant. Shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams. But, you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those 2 guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. On defense, the Wizards. It's a 16-point game. The shot. Gortat misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Gortat's in the post. Lyles there. Here's Wagner. Buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Gortat inside. The layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Napier. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Napier's got his 2nd basket of the game. Now here's Mills. Napier covering. Inside. And Gortat kicks to Lyles. Bellinelli with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bellinelli's got himself going with the triple, his 1st basket of the game. Wizards trail by 14. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Hachimura. Lets it fly. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caruso. No good there with the step-back J. And so it's San Antonio with a 4. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 1 half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12 points and 5 assists. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy.
And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the 2nd half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the 1st half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Down by 15. And stolen by Murray. And it's sent back by Bryant. DeRozan against Wall. pass to Bryant. Now here's Wall. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's 11 points for Wall.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Gasol kicks to Murray. Lob pass to Gasol.
Boy, you got Murray running the pick and roll. The timing is going to be right on time every time.
Wizards trail by 15. And Clark coming out of Washington as a one-and-done. DeJounte Murray was considered a raw prospect.
Yeah, very raw. The 29th pick in the 2016 draft, guys, taken by the Spurs. Excellent physical tools and outstanding athleticism. It was surprising that he left when he did. I recall that, and I heard. But at 6'5", a 7-foot wingspan, he's got a chance to be special.
Beal goes up again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled him.
Wizards trail by 13. Here's Wall, and that one hits back iron. The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Gay can't hit.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Good on the bucket.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Pirtle inside. Defended by Bryant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. Back to Murray. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gasol, no good. For Washington, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 9. Murray with it. He's picked up by Wall. And yes, it's good. Murray's got 6 points.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Wall passes to Hachimura. Gay with the block, and he's able to get it back. Beal gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And DeRozan kicks to Gay. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 11. Down low, Hachimura goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on DeRozan.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Andrew Bogut checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Murray, good. He's got 8.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Ball against Murray. Ball with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Hurdle. Rebound, Washington. Bryant got his 8th rebound here tonight. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Pass to Bogut. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Wizards have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. And it's out of
Blocked
bounds.
again.
And they say last touch by Bryant. Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. 3 from Gay. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Bogut at the elbow. Back to DeRozan. Bogut down low. And Wagner pulls it down. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They led by as many as 18 points. Wall passes to Wagner. Basket, good. Wagner's got 9.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Gay. Wow, way off on that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Kicks to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Here's Bogut. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he makes the first. For the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Brown, and it's Napier in for John Wall. Here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And DeRozan. Here we go.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
Wizards trail by 3. And here's Napier. It's Beal on the wing. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got 4 assists now tonight.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Right the pass to DeRozan. Pulls up from the corner, and he drops that one in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Beal. Back to Mahinmi for the tie. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Gortat's checked in for Bogut. Trey Lyles comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mills in for Rudy Gay. And a change for the Wizards. Smith is checked in. It's deflected, and there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Mills finds White. In the corner, Gortat with it. DeRozan passes to Gortat. Rebound, Washington.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Beal against DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
DeRozan's still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
Washington shooting not great, 40% for the game. And there's the pass to Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Marcin Gortat. First one falls for. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Mills kicks to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Lyles.
And checking out the numbers for DeMar DeRozan. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Pass to Beal. The teardrop falls in. Beal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Now here's Napier. Defense is right there, and that one drops.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Gortat. Over Wagner. Out of hand on it.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Here's Bertans for 3. Another shot. Wagner can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Washington has possession. Now here's Napier. White covering. Lays it up and banks it in. Napier's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They get it again. Gortat, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gortat's got 9 points.
Boy, and the wingspan of Gortat, Kevin, helps him big time on the glass. Great at using his height and length to corral rebounds.
Here's Napier. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. Spurs working the ball around now. Gortat inside. Outside DeRozan. Lock at 6. Over Wagner. They grab their own miss. That one doesn't go. Wizards leading by 6. Smith right side. Gortat with the defensive effort. There's 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. That one goes. Count it. 20 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Al Beal. Shoots over Lyle. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Are we having fun yet? I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy. Every round gets tougher. Penetrate hard. Good passes. Shoot with confidence. I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet? I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy. Every round gets tougher. Penetrate hard. Good passes. Shoot with confidence. I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet? I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy. Every round gets tougher. Penetrate hard. Good passes. Shoot with confidence. I want some.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Wizards lead by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Gortat is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. This is the San Antonio 5. Murray kicks to Gortat. Bellinelli passes to Gasol. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. Wizards making a switch here. Lions checked in. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Here's Gasol. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Napier. He's covered by Murray. Teardrop shot. And it's Napier missing. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Walker's checked in for Gortat. John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They swipe it. Fast break. Here we go. And the dunk by Walker.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Napier. A rebound by Gasol. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Caruso kicks to Gasol. Now here's Walker. Illinois tried to break loose. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Wall. Good work there as it goes. Wall's got 19 points.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Caruso, the pass to Gasol. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Bryant. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Pertinis, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. Murray surveying the D. Passes it to Caruso. Back to Murray to the wing right side. Here's Walker with the 3. Wizards leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Wall. Buries it down low. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Here's Murray. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 or 6 on the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it. To the rim and get the finish.
Wall passes to Napier. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Troy Brown's checked in for the Wizards. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Here's Bryant. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Here's Caruso. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane. Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And it's now 23 points for John Wall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Misses from close range.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. I'm sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Gasol finds Walker. Back to Gasol. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Round with it. Outside Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. And the shot is long. San Antonio trailing here. Back to Bogut. The pass to Walker. Bryant comes with the double team. That ties the game.
And I'll tell you, Bogut takes a lot of hits, and he knows how to finish through contact.
Ball passes to Hachimura. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Bogut. Gay comes in for Lonnie Walker. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's White in for Murray. And a switcher also for Washington. Beal's checked in for Napier. And again, Washington no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They led by as many as 18 points. Pirtle kicks to Gay. DeRozan against Beal. It's DeRozan. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Boy, sometimes there's just no stopping DeRozan. When he's determined to score, he's going to fight his way through contact.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Wall passes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's DeRozan, and he goes right over Thomas Bryant, slams it down.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible. To affect the shot.
And stolen by White. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 21.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's DeRozan, and it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Gortat's checked in for San Antonio. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Berton is checked in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gay, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bryant dishes to Brown. Five on the clock. Shoots it. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay outside. And the basket is good. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Wall, good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
White kicks to DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Wizards trail by 5. And stolen by White. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Here's Wall. He kicks it to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 23 points for Beal.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Spurs leading by 3. DeRozan scanning the floor. It's good. DeRozan's got 28. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. Yes! And the foul. That's on Marcin Gortat.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
White the pass to Gortat. Tries again. Rebound by the Wizards. Berton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, Brown. And again, Washington with the triple. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Out to the right wing. On the arc. White. Good. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they give it up and they get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Man, I thought you were going to lose complete control. The fans and you going wacko over here on the edge of their seats. Sit down, Greg. Give me some room over here.
Brown with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And White with the block. Left side, DeRozan. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Wall. Behind the back and lays it in. Wall's got 30 points.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Beal against DeRozan. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Wall up top. White covering. Brown right side. And Pirtle sends it back. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Wall. White finds Gay. Inside. Gortat. Yes!
And this is where Gortat does so much of his damage. A towering 7-footer with a sweet touch.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Al Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray comes in for White. There's Beal with the 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Oh, shit.
First one, boy, he wanted that one to fall.
How about this little nugget, guys?
Listen.
When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Here's Wall. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Brown outside. A rebound by the Spurs. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Wall. From deep three-point range, it's off. And so it's the Spurs with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA